Good morning. It's the 6th of September. It's 9:30, just about, and I'm making a recording of our apartment for Jim to look at. And the first thing that I'd like for him to see is the hole which is used to receive the deadbolt. There's no striker plate there. There is a striker plate on the lower one, but there's nothing but a hole in the concrete in the upper one. The other thing I'd like to show Jim is that this thing doesn't reach, and so when you open the door, it only opens about this far. And so you have to kind of snake around it. And that's because that adjuster, that closer, isn't set. Of course, the screen is missing because Bob is working on it. This latch wouldn't catch. And now it does catch. And if you look, you can see that this part of the plastic is broken. And I don't know how that got broken or if it helps with the catch. But anyway, going around the apartment, we really like the tile. We're coming on the parquet now, which looks like it's got dirt mixed with wax ground in it everywhere. And now we're coming into the sink, the kitchen area. There's our coffee pot. There's our one outlet. And here's where our new stove is. We bought these things here to, they were stuck down to cover up that gap so stuff couldn't fall down in there. If you see that white stuff, it's actually the insulation coming off of the dishwasher on that side. And let's see if we can put this back. There we go. We put that back with the sticky stuff. This gap over here is too far, so Linda has to slide the cutting board over to make that fit. There's our little toaster oven. It's plugged into the same outlet as the refrigerator, and we haven't had any problems with it. But anyway, there's the new fridge or stove in all its glorious beauty. Let's look at the tile floor here. We're getting a glare, and you can tell it looks pretty light. I think it looks lighter than it actually is until you get to right here, and it's really dark. It's like where people turned on their heels to go into the bedroom or into the bathroom. And so in the bathroom, didn't have much of a motor noise startup because I'd just been in here with taking a shower. The knobs are loose a little bit, but I'm going to take care of that myself. I don't need Bob to do that. Anyway, this is our little bathroom with our fake orchid and our picture of Colorado, our hamper. So we're going into the bedroom, and you can see well, that's a shadow. That's a shadow. That's not a thing. Let's go this way and see. You can see it's dirtier going into the bathroom and into the bedroom. And then if you come around this way, where you make the left-hand turn to go to the closet or the right side of the bed, it's dirtier. And I thought it's funny because it seems to be dirtier everywhere, even in the closets. I mean, in the corners. How can it get dirt in the corner? But somehow it has, and I think it's just been picked up with the mop and spread around. I think it might have been broom clean, but it wasn't wet mopped before it was waxed. Going around here to the front door, and this whole knob was loose and falling off. I tightened it, no big deal. And the bottom knob on the back door was loose and falling off. And I tightened that, no big deal. We just used the top locks. This lock here takes a spell where the tumblers actually move off a vertical. They become like out as far as like this direction. I don't know if you can see that, but it comes and then it won't work, and you just have to work with it and get it to where the key is vertical again, and then it works fine. Sometimes when that happens, we just have to always go around and come in from the back door. Even if we're inside and want to go out, we would go around and come back. So that's our little situation. Now they're going to move the pavers so that we'll be able to walk past the trees without getting wet. And I'll just show you the rest of the house. That's Linda's desk, and there's the TV and our favorite pictures, and there's some more fake orchids, and there's my favorite chair with my favorite reading lamp. We like these ultra bright lamps. This is one. You can see how white it is as opposed to a warm light. My old eyes, it's easier for me to read with the white light. Now this one is kind of orange, as is the one up on the ceiling. There's our mirrored wall and our little table for two. We still have these alarm system panels that aren't hooked up to anything. We still have this old, I'm sure it's got mercury in it, analog thermostat that we could probably trade into Pepco for a free digital one. There's no light in here, but this was a big transformer brick that's been plugged in probably 15-20 years, and I unplugged it. I figured we'd wasted enough electricity on it. So that's the tour of our house. That's my grandfather's carved dog, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.